Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the LA Chargers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Darius Davis to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete right side to Washington. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, they're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
2nd and 3 now. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap to get to Robinson. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, they need 7. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Set. Go. Let's go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He throws a bullet to the center, brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Ray Tucker to return it. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working now from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd and long for him here. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Stopped by Deion Henley.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another give here to Genty. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 from the 41.
Set. Go.
Another carry for Robinson. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
59, 59, 12, 12. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Delta.
That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Robinson has the LA touchdown. The Chargers get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Now Bennett. Looking slant route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Back to Genty. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Here's Bennett. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Shotgun give here to Gentry. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Shotgun now on third down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Back to throw. Here's Bennett. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game in the first half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. You missed it. The extra point's no good, so keep that difference at 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Set.
Stay with Robinson. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On second down, Robinson. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Set. Delta. Hey, Ray. Hey, easy. OP. Go.
Play action now for Herbert. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers hold an 11-point advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Bennett throwing here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's brought down at the line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw, Bennett. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He's got it at the 24. He dodged the tackle. And a big hit on the return is stopping Cole. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. First and 10, around to Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers, who have it, second and 9.
Ready? Run! Delta! Let's go, let's go. Hey, go lock. Crowd right. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set. 380. Bring it up. 21. Check. Bring it up.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert now. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Jukes away from one. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Set.
Herbert throwing again. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Baylor tight. Set.
On third down, Herbert. We look underneath here, Robinson. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers go up by 19.
Chargers 28, Raiders 9.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Running back, motioning right. To throw, here's Bennett. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Bennett. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders narrow the lead entering halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
So not just settling for 1 here. They're going to try to chip a couple points off that halftime deficit.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, trap 60, trap 60.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room.
15.
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Tucker now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Bennett now to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson now to add 1 more.
Carlson on for the point after.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Set.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Escapes the defender. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. 2 set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Set. Delta. Set.
From the gun, it's Robinson. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Cut. Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Complete right side to Washington. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Set. Lion, lion, lion. Go.
Herbert quick out wide, complete. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
380. Cut.
Hey, movement.
Herbert to throw once more. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field and keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Bennett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's going to keep it this time. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Positive with that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL, using his legs.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Now Herbert to throw. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. Third down. Third and long for him here. He's blocked. That ball's free. And the Raiders get to it. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, Kate, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Let's go now.
Brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Bennett. He gets this one to Chandler. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll try it left with Chandler. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Bennett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Capo. Ready.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Winds up and chucks this deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back on the zone read. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
Raiders 36.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. To him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Now Bennett. Caught, nice gain left side. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back in.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Bennett. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
They give up the gut to Chandler. And he is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up fourth and less than a yard now.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Got Washington, it's complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Bennett now to throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Raiders trail by a field goal. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
19, Tiger.
Chandler again. Nice cut. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. 80. Set.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to Robinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a bunch of bodies around him.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Cap. Set. 21. Bailey. 380. Cut. Hey, go Lion. Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
380. Home trips right.
Setting up to pass. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Bray Harris, the intended target there. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hey, easy. 59. Let's go. Go.
Throwing now. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
5-9. Set.
Now to throw. That one's good to McConkey. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Robinson on the inside give. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 2nd down now, they need 7. Bennett throwing here. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Throwing it again here. Fits it through the middle. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 380. Let's go, let's go.
Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And down he goes. Raiders got him. Official signaling timeout. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Black 80, black.
Here he goes. One final shot. He rolls to his right. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape